Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor, here with my father,
Kevin.
It's 2025, first video of the year. Are you feeling good? You feeling fresh?
I'm feeling fresh.
There's an album in front. You guys see it. You see it in the title, but he doesn't know yet. And I love doing this because it's always a little exciting.
It is exciting.
It's an album that I've only listened to a couple tracks of, and then I'm also going into it kind of
dry,
raw.
Yeah.
Dry and raw.
Sponsored by KY.
No, I listened to a couple tracks. I've heard many good things. It's an album that I've been wanting to check out for a while. He is part of a group, and this is his solo work. Are you familiar with the name Jamie XX?
No.
You don't even know the name. In Waves is the title of today's record.
In Waves, okay.
From what I get, at least from the first 4 tracks that I listened to, just gonna have some fun dancing to some electronic music, you know.
Oh, wow.
I think Jamie, from what I have gotten so far through his music, he's a very talented, what's the word? I mean, producer, obviously, but he's great at bringing the right people to the right place.
Yeah.
What would you call that? A composer?
Well, no, you know what? He's sort of like I'd consider like what Quincy Jones was.
Yeah.
Quincy Jones was bringing the right
people to the right song.
To the right song.
Yeah.
Right?
That's kind of what I would, like categorize him, at least from what I've heard. I'm excited to hear the whole record. It's only 12 songs, but I know the first 4. Track number 1 is titled Wanna, and we'll let that play into track number 2, Treat Each Other Right.
That's a good thing to start the new year off with.
Exactly.
Very good.
Here we go.
I like how it goes to a complete fade out.
Yeah.
Like to nothing.
It's pretty unique. I haven't heard that in a while.
There's not even a trickle. It's very soft on the ears.
Mm-hmm.
This really feels right now like truly like a first on our channel.
Starting the new year?
But a first on our channel ever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. It just feels like we haven't touched on...
Have not gone to the genre much.
No.
Yeah, I mean, the closest is like Daft Punk and some Charlie stuff.
Yeah.
But in terms of electronic, we really haven't dabbled much, so I'm excited for this.
There's a whole world of electronic. Oh, that was a switch up. We're at the beach. I feel like I should have smoked something.
Or popped something.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I don't know where there's been so many changes right now. I got my eyes closed just. There we go.
When I listened to the first 4 tracks on my own, I was really just tuning into the textures, and
that's what I'm trying to do now. Yeah,
you can almost visualize it in a way.
Yeah, this is nice, right there.
I know. Listen to that.
Oh. God, I'm feeling some Kanye shit happening.
Kanye, yeah.
Big time.
2004 Kanye.
That sounds like my stomach right after Mexican food. Oh, nah. Yeah, there we go.
That's you on the toilet?
Yeah.
Transitioning there. But let's talk about those 2 songs first.
I don't know how to.
It's an interesting genre to kind of react to, at least for those first 2 songs, because what do you talk about other than the feelings that it brought to you, I guess.
Yeah, and the time signatures, like the way that he's using samples and like just he starts with an idea and goes with that idea, and then you sort of get into it for a second, and it goes completely somewhere different. Stops, does the sample thing, changes tempo,
Yeah.
and then takes you out here, and then brings you back to this place. I was actually going to make a weird, not a weird comparison because there's sampling involved, but this was such like a completely clean cut white T-shirt, nice clean cut of JPEG Mafia. Like,
Yeah, that's a good comparison. Yeah,
like a real, you know what I mean?
Because I feel like JPEG's got a lot of his samplings a lot.
He's got grime and grittier and
yeah, it's choppier. This is very it's like JPEG Mafia if he didn't, if he just kind of made it really clean,
really, really, really clean. But I you know what, sonically I really, really enjoyed it. I don't, I've been a big Tycho fan, right? And I love when instrumental music can take you places. Especially the opening, the intro, right?
Yeah.
The opening sort of took you away and set you up for this thing. But the thing I'd have to definitely get used to is the tempo changes. And I don't know if those tempo changes are meant because this music is played with a crowd. So you're getting the ebbs.
Yeah, well, he is a DJ as well. So, for sure, I think that's kind of part of it. Track number 3, Waited All Night.
Isn't this what you want to feel connected to? Why don't you let me follow?
I like this.
The rhythm of you. Could I be this close to you? Da, 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 da. I waited all night. I waited all night.
There's that.
The room, the light, I waited all night. A smile to die for, something just like yours.
I like starting with the female vocalist and then going.
It's like, this is sick.
Boombastic, eh? I feel like these, for me, are changing from reactions for me to me dissecting and figure out how I'm going to do this shit. You know?
Yeah. Like that type of panning. I don't know.
Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah.
Do we know the people?
Yeah. The credits are Romy, Oliver Sim, and the XX. I got 4 tracks in. That's track 3. So that track kind of, I wouldn't say sold me, but it got me thinking. And then this next track sold me, and I was
You're like, okay,
all right, let's do a reaction. Let's go into this together. So this next track I know, and then after that it's all raw for me.
Okay.
Track number 4, Baddy on the Floor.
Thank you everyone for stepping out tonight.
This would be another great track for me to drum with.
Oh yeah.
Like, so much space. Wow.
It's cool, right?
That was great. Like, everybody left. Everybody had to get out of the room really quick, and then they come back in, hopefully. You got it? Get in here. It was really great.
No, the use of samples is so cool.
I have to tell you, I'm laughing because no matter how hard you try, you have to dance.
You can't not move.
You have to move. You have to. It's like this thing went up my ass. It's making me fucking go.
The vibrator went up there.
Yeah, not a vibrator, like a musical worm.
I'd say.
Yeah. I'm just gonna dance, man. I'm fucking letting it out. I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Are these your dance moves to the club?
Yeah.
This is why you don't go to the club?
Maybe that's why. Oh. What would people do? You just... That was fucking great.
Yeah,
that was okay. Now I fully understand where we went when we got from the beginning.
Yeah. When I got to that
Yeah.
track, I was like, okay, this is fun. I'm curious now to see where we go because this is like unfamiliar territory for me.
Yeah.
Track number 5, Daffodil.
It all started one summer night in London.
Hey, I'm a daffodil in your hair. I placed it there.
Like that sample.
I placed it.
My heart blossomed with the look.
Love, sweetness.
Just the textures on this song already, man. It's-
Yeah.
Summer London town. Drinks on me. Literally. Feel like a mess. Feels like a dream.
I can feel you, but in reality, of you.
That was probably the most unique one so far.
For sure.
With the mixing, because
Yeah.
the sample was kind of sitting out front.
Yeah.
And then the vocals were doing this weird back and forth, a lot of panning.
Yeah.
But really cool, immersive song, I will say.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good word. That's a very good word because I felt like I was in some kind of place, like a Alice in Wonderland place that was
Yeah.
going on, and there was this love story that was going on where that sample, the reoccurring sample, kept showing up saying, there's a daffodil in your hair. I placed it there.
Yeah.
And that was that thing that just kept coming up back and forth through the whole song. Right?
Yeah, and I loved how it stayed throughout the whole song, and it kind of stayed in the same place for the most part.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
wasn't moving around like the other vocals
Yeah.
were. And really cool like synth pad work in the second half.
Very but opening up, the clarity of the mix was like so clean. I can't fathom getting that.
Well, I mean, you and I have tried, making some
getting synth.
electronic stuff
Yeah, I know.
with
We
synths
just-
and
yeah.
drums, and it's like I don't know how. I think the hardest part for me is just getting an idea down.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't know the right way to do it. I know there is no right way to do it, but I
Yeah.
just have trouble getting an idea. Like I'll have an idea in my head, and I don't know how to get it into
Where you
the software or wherever.
Yeah.
Into a
I know
recording.
because you look at the previous tracks there was one track that again there was so many things going on that it would be easy to overdo it with Gregorian chants, bro.
and a billion different synths.
But yeah, to keep things that there's enough space for breathing and when to pull out, like they pulled out the whole bottom end there on the other track, and then and they came in. So it's
These swells on the last
it's really I've said this. I said this story before about a producer I met when I got my first DAW, and I said to him, "Is everybody going to be capable of making like
now that anyone can buy a
this
DAW.
was when Pro Tools first came out with the Digi 001 and he came over to see it because he was running his reel-to-reel stuff, and I says, now that there's I had Sample Tank and all these other VST instruments, I said, is it gonna, and he said, Kevin, he goes, you still
wait, what'd you ask him?
I asked him, I said, is everybody going to be like now just everybody going to be a hit songwriter?
Yeah,
and he says you will always need to be able to write a song.
Still need talent.
You still need talent.
Yeah.
You have to be able to put chords together and emotion and feel. And I realize that 20 years now later.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You still don't have a hit song.
Exactly. Fuck.
And you've got some software.
Yeah, I'm going to go get a Guinness.
No, it's dry January.
I'm 2 days in.
Track number 6, Still Summer.
I like how
This is like that classic electronic sound that I know when I think of electronic music.
Yeah. Dance is all about the swell and the
rhythm,
the ebb and
yeah.
flow, like when you drop it out and you come back, because everybody's waiting for this big fucking what's coming up. 1, 2, 3. You win. You know what I mean? You win.
I don't know if Jamie falls in that category because his stuff is a little more left field.
Yeah.
You know, so it'd be harder to, you know, have those ups and downs with his music.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I think that's why I'm probably enjoying this
more because
I'm not a real techno guy, right?
Yeah. Like this, it's hard to predict where it's gonna go.
I don't know. Yeah.
Like that drop earlier.
Yeah.
Just went to it wasn't a big drop.
No.
Like this one, yeah. So
this one's more. But it's fine. This is great though. See, if I just wrote this piece, 8 bars, I'd die happy. He needs my vocals on this though. Right now. Connor's going no.
Like, I couldn't have predicted that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
That exact moment, sitting on a low note for that, like this.
Yeah, like what is
somebody's stepping on ducks.
Pause.
Oh, we're going into the next one. I really like that track.
Yeah, that was like really fun to just sit back and listen to. That's one I definitely I could see myself just putting this on in the background and just kind of really I don't know, like not as I do something. Like I'm not saying I'm going to put this on while I clean or whatever, but I could picture myself just laying in bed putting on this record and just kind of looking out the window or
just staring
or sitting on a train listening to this record.
A train would be good,
just because it's just got this nice flow to it, but it's unpredictable. You and I both like meditation music, right?
Yes.
And a lot of it is, if I sat on a train and I listened to meditation music, I'd probably fall asleep. It'd be nice for the first 5 minutes while I'm looking out the window and it's like the same, same chords and same, you know, back and forth. Like it's a loop essentially.
Yeah.
And it'd be fun, but I'd fall asleep. I think with a record like this, imagine I'm sitting on a train looking out the window. I'm not going to fall asleep to this because every 30 seconds there's something unique that kind of
just like the scenery.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's constantly shifting. It's not this continuous loop that just kind of goes up and then drops and then up and then drops. It's like there's all these turns, just like if you were driving or on a train or wherever. It's constant change of scenery.
I just want to go back to where I was saying, like, I'm traditionally not a techno kind of. I've never been, right into techno.
Electronic.
Electronic, but you know what? Having said that, there is, and I'm not going to name off my head which artist, but I have heard techno that I go, oh yeah, this is fucking great. Like I don't like super hyper speed techno. You know what I mean? Like really, really,
like 180 BPM.
Yeah, yeah. And then I just that's it. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me. But the techno that sort of falls in this category here, where it's ambient and it's different.
Yeah,
that gets me interested.
Well, I love the ending of that song where it just goes to this open room and you hear people talking. It's like it adds this living element to it, especially with the samples and stuff.
That does add that human thing. I do have my one playlist is it's funny you said that because I've been sleeping lately to New York
ambience,
New York coffee shop. You hear people come in, the baby's going, but then I'm starting to hear the loops.
Yeah, you recognize the same.
Yeah, after the
same guy that comes in. Hey, how you doing? Double. I guess they don't do double. That's a Canadian thing. But
hey, how you doing? Double. If they had that and that, I would not. I'd just listen to straight piano.
Track number 7, Life, and it's featuring Robyn.
Oh wow, YN. That's what I was going to say at the end. I was going to say, you can't listen to this music on a single Bluetooth.
No.
It doesn't cut it.
You're giving me life. Shitty, pretty, wow. You're giving me life. You're giving me life. You're giving me life.
That was great. See, that was
That's
great.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're giving me strong torso. You're giving me you're giving me supernatural.
You know what it just feels like? It feels like we're listening to this at a New Year's
Oh, yeah.
party. We're having our New Year's party right.
little late.
Yeah. That was cool. I love the swells on those keys. He only does it a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, wow. That was good. Robyn's voice was fantastic on that.
Yeah, they're great, and like I kind of said, track before, it's those unique
Changes?
changes
Yeah.
that keep me so intrigued for what's coming next. And there was a couple surprises, like
There was.
especially even like at the end, I got surprised again. We both looked at each other like, whoa.
I was surprised there was a bridge. Like I look at him like the bridge. You're giving me First Kiss. You're giving me Walk of Shame. You're giving me
Yeah,
Strong
that
Torso.
part was really cool. I liked that, and I liked where the vocals sat. Track number 8, The Feeling I Get From You.
There's that.
The live part.
Yeah, yeah.
Tonight, there's no other night. I'm speaking about tonight. There's no other night.
I can hear someone spitting bars over this.
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
That I get from just being around you.
Yeah, you know what? I've concluded this is something I would enjoy, and I am enjoying because it's not the typical what I know as techno.
Yeah, I don't know much electronics, but Daft Punk added some talking in like the Giorgio Moroder song.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
like
Yeah.
Those moments like that make you feel connected to it.
Yes, and it doesn't feel sterile. You're humanizing it.
Well, you like to do this, right? You like to take sample like pieces of people talking.
Yeah,
and
I've done
stuff,
it, yeah,
and
a couple of times.
You've done it over instrumentals.
With Sigmund Freud.
Yeah.
Yes, I love the chords where it's hey, coming up.
Beautiful
Yeah.
piece right there on the right side.
I like that one. Holy jeez. Just when I thought I just heard myself with reverb.
No.
Wow, it was trippy.
You like that one a lot. I also like that one.
That one took me away, man.
Yeah.
I was gone from here. That one was really, really cool.
Yeah, the sample chosen was really cool, and I know like that's something that you've always liked doing, and it's something that intrigues me too. Is like taking really unique samples and just kind of transforming them to create a story in a song.
Oh man, I wish so bad that I could recover my hard drive to let you hear.
You had some stuff.
I had
on there.
I had my masterpiece of like techno that I used to crank, and it was I sampled George Bush. Oh man, you were just
you got to give more context on why you sampled George Bush.
well, no, because it was right after the invasion. It was 9/11. And there was some context that I needed to, and it was about just what was going on in the world at the time. So I sampled George Bush, and then I chopped that. But I manually had to, in Pro Tools, I had to chop each one, and then elongate it, and then chop and copy.
Was that the one that you were like? It almost sounded like a political song. Like
yes,
you were making. It was him talking about nuclear weapons or something.
Yes, yeah,
yeah. I think I heard that at the old house.
Yeah,
when you had the small little studio. In
yeah. I really, really enjoyed that. I loved the way you heard the piano coming in. You didn't get it to the tinklings yet. You got it. It was chord strokes, and he was working his way up, and you could hear that coming in. You're like, somebody's coming in here, and then that piano kept on. That was really, really cool piece.
This one's going to be the real test here because it's a 6-minute song, no feature. Track number 9, Breather. I don't know why. In my mind, I thought this was going to be like a really slow ambient song.
Yeah, that's what
it's called Breather, so I thought it was like...
Okay, let's do this right now. Let's only breathe when they say breathe.
No, I'm going to die. Okay, one breath. I need to breathe because this is good.
Yeah. Oh, I love the scratching.
I know,
Sounds like
it's not
snare. This is fucking cat in the litter box. Ooh.
Whoa. That like just pierced through my ears.
Yes. Now I feel like we're in Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah.
He's in his spaceship looking down.
I want to rewatch that soon.
Are we going to get the cat in the litter box again? That's what I want to know. No, because I like that part. The scratching is really cool. It sounds like somebody using brushes on a snare drum.
Yeah.
Because we think about it. Okay, thank you. The listener remembers that.
Yes, yeah. And they crave that.
Yeah.
This is your moment to let go. To do something good for your body, yourself.
I think I need this on my second day of dry January.
Yeah.
Breathe in
Oh, sorry.
and let go.
That was cool.
I was actually relaxed.
I wasn't expecting that, and then because I was getting relaxed, and I was like, oh, I don't want a really intense beat drop. This is perfect.
But it's not. It was perfect.
Yeah.
It was someone waking you up gently. The cat's back in the litter box. Oh, wow, dude. That was a track.
I said it right in the beginning. I said this will kind of be the test if, like, you can keep us engaged without any features, and just because it's a long, 3 minutes is easy to keep someone engaged. But,
Yeah.
6 minutes and 15 seconds, that's a decent amount of time,
Yeah. That can I just say that scratched everything I needed on my body to be scratched.
Yeah, I
really
kind of
did.
said the same. Like, especially when those synths, you said Blade Runner, I thought of futuristic stuff as well.
Yeah.
They came in from one ear and then transferred around and hit the other, but they were so strong, they pierced your ear.
Yes,
it was like
but not bad piercing.
No, but it it felt like scratching an itch that you had been wanting to have itched.
Yeah, I'm gonna use another term. Is like every box for me was ticked.
Yeah.
It filled up. It filled the areas where it made me like when I was listening to, is it Jamie there?
Yeah.
Talking? Jamie telling me to breathe and slow down and, reset and do all those kind of things. I'm like, this is giving me like...
There's no or the past is gone. There's no future isn't guaranteed or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
This is the moment now.
Yesterday at 1 o'clock, I wasn't feeling good, so I laid down. Your mom said, go lay down, get 2 hours of sleep. So I put on a self-meditation lady, and it was just piano and the fucking birds. I don't know why people put birds in this shit.
I hate birds and meditation shit.
I know.
Don't
It's
need
like the
birds.
last thing I want to hear is a fucking... shoot that fucking thing. I'm trying to meditate, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyway,
so I was listening to that, but see that would take me away.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like into a good place, like into that really, really good meditative state where it's just like, oh man, that felt good. Breather was good.
Next track, I'm quite interested with this one because it has another feature. It's the Avalanches, who are
hockey team out of
Colorado. Yeah, the whole team is on there. No, they are kind of like a pioneer of the genre of like sample-based electronic stuff, at least.
You have them, right? Somewhere?
I think I've got a record of this.
Yeah.
Track number 10, All You Children.
All you children gather round. We will dance and we will whirl. All you children gather round. We will dance together.
So tight.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the in the background. Still continue. This gives me real like Daft Punk.
Oh yeah.
He's right here. I'm like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, especially that arpeggio in Giorgio Armani. Giorgio Moroder.
All you children gather round. We will dance together.
This is something, if I could do it, I would totally fucking be fucking with this in the studio. Like,
It does sound like something you would make if you had all the tools to do it. I think this might be the best the best use of a sample.
Yeah.
And I think that might be the collaboration of the two. The Avalanches. Because they're known for
samples, yeah.
Oh, you children, gather round.
Like that?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Together.
That's great.
All you children, gather round. We will dance together.
That was fantastic too, man. Wow. I didn't think you know what? I didn't think
that this music would hit for you.
Yeah, like, you know what? When you said right at the beginning, to be honest, I was like scared. I'm
A
like,
little skeptical.
Oh, what are we doing today? Like, this is going to be one where
you might not enjoy it.
I'm not enjoying it, but fuck it, man. It's so in my wheelhouse of creation.
That's the thing with music is like you just gotta give stuff a try.
You have to try it.
You can't judge by
the book by its cover
and covers.
Yeah.
And,
I've been bad for judging names. Like,
yeah, you've done that before.
Yeah,
you thought Vampire Weekend was a punk band.
Yes,
There's probably other ones.
Oh, there's lots.
Oh, the Strokes.
Yes.
Remember you dressed up for the first Strokes video we did, like
Alice in Chains.
You thought it was going to be like Alice in Chains, Nirvana.
No, I wore an Alice in Chains shirt.
I know, but you thought it was going to be like some grungy or like metal.
Yeah, but I have to say I did wear a whatchamacallit, suit jacket.
True,
a black suit jacket. It was sort of
balanced out the Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Last two tracks, track 11. Every Single Weekend interlude, and we'll let that play into track 12, Falling Together.
See, I love that. After that little what sounded like a tom, I thought we were going to drop there, right?
Yeah.
And we totally didn't.
No.
Gone into this. I like how we went from the children to the children.
Yeah.
We continued the same theme, right?
That thing moving in the middle.
This makes me want to play drums.
Look again.
Oh, there.
Look again at that dot. Surrounded by all that space. That stage. That dancer. There's a whole world in that dancer. A microcosm of everyone you love, everyone you know. When he turns his head, it's not his head turning, but all the heads turning, all the hands rising.
Again, I fucking laugh. It's fucking great.
A little pile of dust suspended in a light beam, struggling for significance.
Wow.
But what's it about?
She Irish?
I don't know. Yeah,
I feel like she's got an Irish accent.
That's it.
Doherty. Is that a Irish last name?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I'm lost in space, man. This is fucking taking me away from. I like how it always comes back to this. Look again at the dancer. Watch.
Look again at that dancer.
Where it starts, right?
That's you. Arch up. Look up. To where we were. Where we are.
I feel this is a great way to finish the album, man.
Yeah. Reminds me of Random Access Memories.
Yeah.
So it's not as chaotic, but like that ending where it's just building.
Yeah. I love hearing it where it's broke down to, so I can hear what's
underneath everything.
Yeah, what the ingredients are. It gave me a little insight of what the ingredients are that make up that whole cake. That was the end of it?
That's the album.
That was absolutely fantastic.
That is In Waves by Jamie XX.
That album progressively got better and better and better for me, and then we climaxed at the end.
Yeah,
together.
Do you think it? Do you think it actually got better, or do you think you just slowly kind of got used to the sound? Do you think if you re-listened to it, you would have you would feel those
most
original
likely,
songs better.
but from like this initial
first listen
here,
it just felt like it progressively got better.
It got stronger and stronger and stronger, and I think because I was getting used to it, and I was like getting more into the mood, and I let my body go, and just. But you know what? I'll tell you right now. I always figured that there was only a time and place for electronic music, and that was either at a club or Coachella or some big festival. But this album here, right now, in this moment, I'm going to say, proved me wrong, that it could be in my cans when I go walk the dog. It could be while I'm sitting in the living room just staring at the speakers alone.
Yeah.
So that's one point that really this album changed for me.
Okay, that's kind of cool to know, because I'm not huge into electronic music. I know a little bit. Probably a little more than you in terms of like newer stuff. I know you probably know your 80s, older electronic 80s and 90s and stuff. This album motivates me to go listen to some more electronic music that I've kind of just skimmed through or just gone, it's okay. Yeah, I'll check it out another time. Like listening to this makes me want to go dive into some more records, specifically the debut or the last record, In Color, by Jamie XX, because I've heard good things about that, and then I kind of want to get into some other music, like go listen to more of the Avalanches. I haven't dove into I haven't listened to their debut. Fantastic record.
That was great.
Had a good time. I really enjoyed myself. You had fun.
I had lots of fun. Hope nobody clips them, doesn't do a dance compilation.
Yeah. There's probably a lot of clips you could take, because I looked over a few times and you were kind of just really grooving to it. So
you know what? To start the year, that's a good way to start the year.
Some energy. Yeah. And I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't listened to the record, go check it out without us cutting and interrupting, because it does feel like one of those records you want to put on front to back.
Yeah, I want to hear the transitions again.
Yeah. I mean, most records you want to listen to front to back without interruption, but this feels like an important one because of the transitions.
Yeah.
So definitely go give it a listen, and hope the new year is going well for everybody. Take care. Much love. See you soon. Peace.